We unloaded the feed mixer off the trailer yesterday. As I mentioned, it's got scales, and there was a battery sitting on the platform on the other side when we got it. So when we was coming in with it, we set it underneath the mixer, and when we pulled it off with the front end loader here and was hooked to the front, and I was trying to get his attention to swing the jack up, but he kept banging the jack. Finally he got the idea that I wanted him to pick up higher. Well, when he did, the battery got hung underneath the back there and cocked this side up. Anyways, make a long story short, we about flipped it off the trailer. So about ruined it before we ever used it. Alright, let's go feed some hay. So when we first started feeding this year, we had hay stacked up here and had some hay stacked up at the other place. Well, the hay's gone here, so we're having to haul it out of the barn, and nothing but old hay, 2-year-old hay at the other place. So we're having to cart it in every so often from the hay barn. Number one, when this hay was put up, it was so short that it's not, after you pull the net off, it's not staying together. And number two, it's been in the barn. So I usually pull the net off before I get in the gate, but it's making such a mess, you can see. I'm having to pull it off out here, but they ain't charging us not no much grass to eat yet, but it's been pretty, and they've been look like grazing, so they're not starving to death. We didn't unload the trailer all the way, or the wagon. What we did do is take some off, because we have a lot of flats. Just fixed one yesterday on this thing, and just didn't want a lot of weight sitting overnight. We wouldn't get the hay yesterday, or Dad did. So we got 6 rows, go to the other 2 pastures, so maybe 3 good ones, and I don't know if I can find some old hay that looks half-assed decent. Excuse my language. We'll feed them. I'm gonna get hooked up. It's got a slide tongue on it. Maybe we won't lose any. Pushed one off on the other side. No big deal. I'm just going to set them all off right now anyways. Got a few little babies up here. let's get this net off and put another net over here. Old hay didn't look worth a crap. What are you doing, huh? You crazy? You crazy? And we do have 2 bulls in this pasture. That right there, you can't set now because hay's covered. He's got a hoof that's foundered. We almost had him up the other day when we was getting up calves. We're gonna take him to the vet, have him fixed, and he'll be for sale. Hopefully make somebody a good red Angus bull. There's the other bull. They get along pretty good, I guess. Mentioned in a previous video, got a little feedback from it, that I will be going to the National Farm Machinery Show next week in Louisville. Don't know if I'm on video or not, but I've had several people said, you know, they'd like to meet me or whatever. If you're going, let me know, and let me know what you're doing afterwards. Looking to get into something afterwards. I'm not going to try to go to the tractor pulls. But what's the nightlife like? Let me know down in the comments. We've been feeding up top the hill there. But that's where they're all at, and I want to get this net off before I'm stomped on and kicked and everything else. So I'm gonna feed down here if it ain't too muddy. Well, they must not be too hungry because that's the 3rd bell and they ain't swarming me. So the cows are fed, going to a salvage yard in Kentucky tomorrow. Be gone all day. Been having cattle get out at my house. I think we got that fixed, but I know as soon as we get about 2 hours up the road, people's gonna start calling. So we'll bring you back with something else. So we got a call yesterday. Man was running from the cops, run across her cornfield, and went off into the ravine, in the woods down here on the ravine. That skid steer's a recovery unit. I went and looked at it yesterday. Don't know how they're gonna get it out of there, but truck had no bed, no doors, no hood, no fenders. No VIN number, and it was stolen, they think, and the tags it had on it was stolen. Meth head. So I'm gonna stay out of their way and see if they can get it out. Hell of a ride right there. Anything good in there?
That ain't me a purse.
He getting another position. And they were driving around like that. Radiator hose is not hooked up. Hey, his lights are on. You see them? The headlights? Yeah, LEDs. Headlights are probably worth more than the rest of the truck.
Watch out, he's gonna come get that battery over there.
Well, the lights are still working.
I know they're still working.
That's a good battery. Let's look at this piece of crap. Ford Ranger, I believe. His gas tank. He did have a door. And the guy still run from the cops. Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting to get that on video. Like I said, I went and found the truck yesterday, but wasn't expecting to get the recovery part of it. So I hadn't mentioned this in a while. If you want some shirts, hats, which I don't have one on, or hoodies, whatever, Thomas Farms, go to farmbinmerch.com. Mac Riggs, Dylan Joyce, Eric Reed, Chronicles of Kayla, JT West, we're all over there. So I think I'm gonna call this a video. I was actually gonna put part of the road trip on there tomorrow, but may not even film none of that. So we'll catch you on the next one, and probably a live stream this weekend, don't know really when. So I guess you'll just have to be looking for it. See y'all later.